there, I'm Critsy Bear. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. It's been like 2 weeks since I last had the game open because I've been like sick and stuff. Hang on. What's going on in the mayor's bedroom there? The mayor's asleep, and this person, Tobal, is looming over her bed, waiting for a meeting. She's gonna wake up in the morning and see this person like tapping their foot at like the end of their bed, expecting. I've been sick for a while. Hi, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. I've been, I've kind of missed it. Even though my fort here is a little wonky, a little weird. I was running out of energy before, but now I've got it back. I'm excited to play. How is the water level in here? First of all, first order of business, water level is 7 out of 7. Yet I'm seeing mud at the end of the waterway. Why is that? Why am I glimpsing mud upon the distance? Why are there multiple floodgates in the waterway here? Did they get swept down here? Yeah, because I dismantled these floodgates. Okay, well hopefully that... Oh, got an interrogation. Osno, the goblin poet. Met with subject, made intimidating remarks in order to elicit information, was too afraid not to comply. Unfortunately, no new information was found. I think I was interviewing them about, like, espionage, disorderly conduct. Yeah, go ahead and arrest Osno for the disorderly conduct, the murder of Kobim. I thought the vampire was the one who did that, yet it's saying that he's been punished. Okay, whatever. Get Osno for that one, and Osno for this one, too. Yes, convict Osno for espionage, and there! That's that thing taken care of. How about our nobles? Are our nobles waiting for anything? Yes, you're waiting for shields. What about Lacey here? Lacey's waiting for boots. Okay. Shield. Just a couple shields. Boots. High boots, right? Yeah, just make a couple. Oh, wait, actually, isn't... Didn't we need 3 shields? Yeah, and I made 3 shields, idiot. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so that's that done. Need shields, need boots. Who's next? What's the next order of business here? How's this coming along? We good? We ready for the next layer? I'm kind of tempted to dump the stone out from atop these ledges. Who's that? Somebody want a merchant? Oh, Tobal! That's what they were meeting about. Alright, let me find Tobal real quick while I know his name. Tobal. Who did we recently lose? What do you do here? You burn wood. Wow. Ah, man, I can't remember who we've lost. I don't know. I wish they would stop trying to fucking cut white opals. Where's the jewelry shop here? Why? Hang on. It claims that we have white opals somewhere. Where exactly? Let me check the stocks here. We're going to diagnose this real quick. You know, I'm just kind of going around the fort, solving problems. Statecraft is a delicate trade. I have to solve every problem one at a time, even the gem situation. White opal. Large white opal, cushion white opal. I'm looking for rough opals. Oval cut, round, rose, rough white opals. There we go. How am I going to get to there? Shift Z. Okay. I'm pressing that button. Here. Let's find it here. Where? Oh, it's in there. Okay, let's forbid that one. Rough green zircon. Rough green zircon. You know what? Fucking forbid them all, actually. white opal. Forbid them all. Forbid them all. If they can't reach any, forbid them. Green zircon, yeah, needs rough green zircon. I forbid the rough green zircon. You can't cut them. Rough red zircon. Okay. Very well. We'll forbid those too. Rough red zircon. You can't cut that either. Any more? Rough white opals. I specifically excluded white opals. If you keep spamming me, I'm about to make it generally illegal to cut gems. Okay? Don't test me. 3 out of 7 across the board. A couple 4 out of 7 spots. That's not what I want. Are we doing okay here? Okay, now it's filling back up, right? Or no, is it open? Man, whatever, I'm gonna stop worrying about it. It's blue. Yeah, it's blue. So, oh look, books. That's cool. Yo, they're shelving books and stuff. That's nice, right? Look at these guys. What are they doing? Oh, they're reading books. Look at that. They're like hanging out around the statues, reading books on the benches. It's like a dream come true over here. Nice. I should build more chairs. Like around. I want to make some more along these, yeah, you know, some benches along the engravings, right? That might be way too many. I don't know. I don't know about the corner ones. But I mean, I am, like, missing decorations in here. I don't know if the bench walls are a good idea or not. Maybe just along, like, the outer walls instead of curving around the corners like that. Maybe not behind the pillars either. Maybe just a couple benches along the edges. Humble. Not in your face. Near the bookshelves. Maybe I put some bookshelves around the edges too at some point. Not right now though. Okay, so the library appears to be a success. I don't like that there's a possibility of the books falling into the mud. That sounds terrible. In fact, the humidity in here is probably already bad for the books. Okay, so next. Right, I'm tempted to dump these out here so that they don't become an issue in the future. Needs a melt designated item. I believe we should be making coins soon, yes? Down. Yep, we're out of coins. So that means that the coin order should be need coal. Okay, okay. What about the coal? Make charcoal. Needs logs. Okay, and we just got a migrant who makes charcoal, right? Melt object, metalsmith, smelters, where's wood furnace? We do have 2 wood furnaces, so... Well, I guess they're just being slow about it, you know? I might go out here and dump these logs inside. Yeah, because I'm getting sick. Dang sick and tired of my dwarves taking forever and risking their lives to get a log for their crafts. So, there. That's our newest wave of labor. A ban on certain exports. Very well. Are we still getting water piling over the edges here? It doesn't look like it. I could be mistaken, though. Is there a way to clean a specific tile in DFHack? DFHack clean tile. I don't want to clean the whole map. I just want to clean the one spot. Logum cancels melt metal object. Okay, well, I would... Oh no. Is the DF hack documentation down? What am I going to do? Uh-oh. Hang on. DF hack. Okay, there is documentation. Clean. Searching the documentation. Again, I gotta solve one problem at a time. Clean all mud. Clean. I would like to clean one tile. Spot clean from the tile under the cursor. There we go. That's why you read documentation. So, by default, cleaning leaves mud and snow alone. Okay, that's not what I want. Spot clean works like removes all contamination. I think that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to cheat just this once, since I don't... Oh, hang on. Another strange mood. Cool. And another profit. That's not the same profit, right? Okay, well, if it is, he's under a different identity. I won't metagame. Right, I forgot to say, I actually got rid of the announcement spam from the conversations. There we go. Oh, hey, the museum's underway. Right, anyway, so I'm going to try using that spot clean command. So, got dfx spot clean. Did it work? It worked! Nice! I'm gonna do that. If it happens again, I just won't worry about it. Clean, 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 clean. Sorry, you can probably hear the obnoxious clicky-clacking of my keyboard now. But it will be over shortly. Isn't that a nice noise? And is that it? Well, let's see if it gets remuddied. I'm gonna scooch back, get comfy. Because I believe now I'm just waiting for my laborers to do stuff. We're hauling wood inside. We're waiting for them to move this stone. Oh, Crafts Dwarf claimed. Cool. Real quick, what's the charcoal order looking like? 3? At a time? I guess it goes up to 100. That's just really inefficient. Whatever. Past Critsy knows best. Just let it happen. Okay? There's a lot of things I would do differently if I remade this fort. Hang on, did they grow grass under the statues? That's what it looked like to me. Whatever. Why did it, like, spray all over the place when it first opened? Maybe it had to do with the, reservoir being, like, completely full. Oh god, the tavern is empty. Ominous. Bone carver's depressed. Where's it Mush at? I haven't checked on her in a while. How's she feeling? Utterly harrowed. Sympathy, remembering, giving somebody food. Satisfied at work. Didn't feel anything due to being drunk. Self-pity, being away from family. Dejected, being unable to acquire something. Dejected, being unable to pray to Kesting. We have a specific temple to Kesting and Nicole, with statues of yourself in the temple. Somebody's trying to fish. Who? In the reservoir? Man. How's the water level down here? So 1 out of 7. I don't know what I could do better. right? Because these are all 7 out of 7. But, like, the water just, despite having this massive area for it to run down, it just doesn't. It's so slow. Maybe I shouldn't have limited the pressure. Maybe I should have just let it go. Let it flow. Missed my chance there. Cobalt bitter one. Fell where? Over here? Hang on, did you get hit by the weapon trap? No, you just fell on the obstacle that was the blade-filled weapon trap. Whatever, dude. We're like slowly losing ghouls in here. I mean, it's only taken us like 20 years, but the trap tunnel, it's working. Technically. Distracted. I'm worried about the water clock. Because, like, I couldn't pull off a fountain. How am I thinking I'm going to make, like, a whole engineered timing device out of some water and some rudimentary engineering? I'm just being realistic here. I don't know, man. Guys, smooth that, please. Where's all the smoothers? Got any smooth? Hello. What's going on here? This goes up, and this should go down, right? Huh. That might be why we're having an issue there. How did whoever dug this get out? What? How? Did they die? No, they're not dead in there. At least I don't think so. Not buried under all those rocks. Whatever. I don't know, I'm running out of stuff to talk about here. It's just daily business. We got the temple crawling with boars and various priests and pilgrims. What's that guy up to? He's sleeping. He's sleeping in the temple. Do we have enough houses? I should probably give the tavern like a bedroom, shouldn't I? Man. Where would I put it? Because, like, everything around here is claimed, right? Chemist? Oh, interesting. They got me to set up. You're here to see the library, right? Let me see the chemist. Let me see Ral the chemist. Peregrine. Falcon taken over by fear. Yo, is that a book? Could you please, like, bring it inside? The precious knowledge? Man. I don't know. I feel like I've been... Well, yo, a caravan. Dwarves. Didn't I order something? I hope I made enough food. What did I order? I think I ordered, like, cloth and metal? Prepared. Bunch of prepared food. Hopefully enough. How are we working on... Barely any progress on this. Cool. Love to see it. What about the wood? We working on the wood too? Yeah, we're still working on it. I shouldn't have given them so many things to do. Oh no. I don't even know that they've been working on it or not. Oh, and then we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff for them to haul, too. Sheesh. Well, I mean... I was thinking I might go AFK anyway. For a second to get more coffee. Maybe I just let it run. Whenever we're done buying stuff, why did you take a prepared food pot from outside? Where did that come from? Buddy. Right, last time I was discussing the idea of building a bridge down from the mountain, right? To, solve the whole tree growth problem. But I don't know. Oh, I think perhaps... we just dig the tunnel. You know, the friend tunnel. But now, I've built this in such a way that it's going to be, like, convoluted to try to get it through. Forget about it for now. Don't think about it. It'll be nice if I manage to do that at some point. Did I order paper from them? Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting for them to finish up hauling things and smoothing stuff. How's the staircase down here? Again. Wait. There. Okay, we finished it. And they're working on smoothing. Cool. So I did solve it. Oh, look at how many bodies are down here. Do I want to order anything? Oh man, I don't know, man. When I ordered cloth this year... I don't know, I'm too lazy. I'm sure I'll remember if I end up needing something urgently. Next year I can request it. I've been kind of excited to play adventure mode. Maybe that's the reason I feel like this is so slow. Is because I've been wanting to go on a bit of an adventure. Even if it's just brief. You know, something to break the pacing. Imagine if I did both at once. I don't know. As slow as adventure mode is, it's not so slow that I don't need to pay attention. I think on my own, I'd probably be listening to videos and stuff to break up the monotony of dwarven life. Oh cool, guys, you've completely emptied 2 of the barrels that I wanted to use for trade. What the fuck? Oh, goodness. Can we get more in here? Guys? Where's the empty barrel? Yeah, get rid of that. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're almost out. Oh, man. And yet our food stockpile is almost full. Maybe I should make more, huh? Lavish meals, 4 out of 5. If there is greater than 50 of those things, if there's less than 200, there should definitely be more. More pots, right? Because we're making up to 200. Construction of certain goods has been mandated. What do you want? Oh, double order, huh? Shields and battle axes. Wow. Sophisticated. Real sophisticated. That's a shield. 3 more shields, please. Again. Okay, shields. Battle axe. How many battle axes do you want again? 2? Alright. Battle axe. 2 steel battle axes, please. I mean, I'll need fighters eventually. I hope. How many dwarves do we have? 58! Oh my god, I keep losing people and I haven't been getting migrants. Whoa! I just want a thriving fort, man! Oh, and now the mayor's gone! All the way back up to his office, her office, to conduct a meeting. It's fine, the caravan will wait. It'll stay. It won't leave while we're waiting for the mayor to get back. The thing is, if I give anyone the broker job, they then become the mayor because the value of our food barrels is off the charts. So, like, trading one away immediately makes them a legendary merchant. You taking more food out of our trade goods? Eat something else! Eat something else! Oh my goodness. I mean, what if I did take a break? I've never done it before. It's unprecedented for me to put a season on hold. But I don't know. Like, on one hand, I want this to become a thriving fort. On the other hand, it's glacially slow in doing that. And I kind of just want... Oh, I just want to romp around on adventure. I like to build peasants into god-slaying superheroes. It's fun. What is that you just took out of there? Where's the still conducting the meeting. Sorry? Dwarven baby has risen and is haunting the fortress? Oh, let's... Oh, no. There's, like, several ghosts in here. Uh-oh. I gotta get rid of these guys. I need to, like, put a memorial around the... What's it called? Fountain. Here, give me craft sword. Mason, craft dwarf. Nope, claimed. Slab. Memorial slab. There we go. Memorial slab. Multiple ghosts. Unib first. One at a time here. Another full migrant. Hooray! Oh, it's paused. Hope I hadn't had it like that for very long when I was trying to do other stuff. How's that order coming? I need it. There's ghosts afoot. Oh, don't make the scroll first. Make that first. Sheesh. We only have one slab at a time, right? I should probably fix that. Well, I mean, ideally, we don't have multiple unburied corpses, so I don't know if I want to set up the precedent of having multiple markers for lost souls around the fort. It seems like something you would do. It would be like a bad omen to just have them around, you know? Maybe I put statues around these benches. Would have been a good spot to put chests, too. Like, in these spaces in the middle? I don't know. Along the middle bench. around, rather, the middle bench. You guys done with this yet? No visible progress, at least by my naked eye. Where's the merchant? Still conducting a meeting. See, again, I can't just tell somebody else to be the merchant, because then they'll become legendary and they'll overthrow the mayor. Sorry, a lady? Wait a minute. Who? We have a noble lady here? Is she a... Who is she? Who? Are they immigrating here? Also, have we made these shields yet? No. No, we're still waiting on the other 3 shields. Could you please make them? Man, I don't know. Like, again, I want to play adventure mode, but... First of all, I haven't finished this big project. Second of all, I haven't made my fort's population anything worth even considering. How many babies do we have? 5? I'm pretty sure I increased the number of children we could have to, like, be 100% of the adult population, so we should have, like, tons of babies around, right? In theory? Oh man, my population's so unstable. Every single dwarf I lose is a great loss. What happened to that goblin that I accused of espionage? Are they alive? Because they're not chained up anywhere. And frickin' Imush keeps killing people in the pursuit of justice, too. The merchant. Quick! Give me your metal. I don't think I even need all this metal. Just kind of hoarding it. Bin. Cloth. Yeah. At least a bit of the expensive stuff, too. You know, just a bit of silk. We're up to 3,000. We have plenty more room. Bin. Just take all the bins. Okay, that's all the bins. What's next? Sheets. Sheet. Oh. Oh, that's a huge help, guys. Oh, uh-oh. It's actually more than we can afford. I mean, I did ask for, like, an extreme premium. Bin. Let's get rid of, a couple of these. How much? 5,000. Yeesh. Maybe I'd just buy sheets this time around. Oh my goodness. Alright. I guess I'll get rid of some of the sheets too. There. Go. Got a bunch of paper. Good enough for me. Now that should mean that we have, like, plenty to make scrolls, right? We have at least 6 scrolls, make 5 scroll rollers. We have at least 6 sheets and 6 scroll rollers, make 5 scroll... whatever. Whatever I said before, except say it correctly. And imagine that's what I said. What are you up to? I didn't even get to see. I wanted to see what great questions they were pondering. Oh, now they're sitting over there. Oh, it's a mush. Oh, she's reading a book. Cool. Hopefully it helps her a little bit. Sitting on a bench reading a book. What is she reading? A World of the creator of... oh, she has an artifact. And she's legendary. So she should, like, have, like, a permanent... She dreams of mastering a skill. But she's not... It doesn't say that she's achieved that goal. She's mastered multiple skills at this point, right? Hang on. Legendary Stonecrafter. What? She's a legendary Stonecrafter. What do you mean she hasn't mastered a skill? Dwarf Fortress dreams of mastering a skill. What's up with that? Goal completed upon reaching legendary skill status. But they're not. It hasn't occurred. Whatever. Merchant gone. Merchant's gone. So now we have plenty of paper. Cool. How's the rock moving? Rocks are maybe moving. How is the wood moving? I don't know, man. Wait a minute. Is there a hole here? No, I thought I saw a gray space open. Maybe I saw a pest of some variety? I thought I saw open space. What's going on? Couple bitter one. Slams into an obstacle. My goodness, you clumsy buffoons. Wonder what would happen if... There it is again. I saw it. Yo! I want to pause it so I can see what that is. Maybe we have fish. There. What is this? There's no water in here. What? The water is completely draining away. What? That's so discouraging. Why? There's multiple mechanisms in here. I don't know that I can fix it. Why is it draining? Did the ghost do something? Interrogation of... there's so many interrogations here. Neat. Not what I want, though. There we go. Announcements. That's what I meant. I didn't know that you could view interrogations after they were already done. I don't see anything about a ghost messing with anything. Man, this is strange and frustrating. Can we make the next slab, too? Here we go. You done making... Okay, so you have made that slab. Next one. Well, first of all, let me build the other slab first so that I don't make the wrong one. Where am I going to put it? Like, here? Memorial. Cool. I should have another slab then, right? Well, just finish that first. Okay? Construct that slab first. I should watch down here to figure out whether it's staying open or... Because, like, it should be closing occasionally. But it isn't. It's not. It's just staying open. There's no way for me to safely access it. I can't get in there. Man. I have some ideas. First of all, I need to make a safer way up and down there. Is the ghost memorialized yet? No. Is somebody working on that, please? Somebody building it? Okay, somebody is moving the slab in. Want to build that one so that I can see if the other one is ghostifying or not. I'll get there eventually. I hope. I assume. Like, the slab's not that far away. Who has it? There it is. It's an elf. No wonder it's taking so long. Dingo bone bed. Interesting. That could be useful. Has it got any cool image on it? Giant boar leather, dingo bone, giant wild boar leather. On the item is an image of gems. Image of dwarves. They're traveling. They're founding Southgate. Wow, exciting, inspired, unique. I would have liked Losta Cloister Taper better. Okay. Continue making slabs. Next is Ghost Baby. I mean, assuming we even have any spare slabs, the water is completely drained. I guess I'm gonna close it. It absolutely should not be working that way. I need to remove this so that I can make a, actually not that one. I'm gonna remove this one. And I'm going to build a, actually wait, no, that's going to also block. I'm going to remove that one, okay? That one, and I'm going to build a proper floor, and then a grate in the middle. And then people shouldn't have to worry about falling in anymore. We making the slab? The memorial? Are we... Did you make it? No, you didn't. We're making slabs, right? Slab. Yeah, we're making slabs. Where? Promote that. Do task now. I'm also going to remove all these plates. Okay. Move the floor hatch as well. And remove one of these bars. Remember to replace that so that people don't get swept in. Maybe I should attach them to mechanisms, actually. Nah, I'd rather just remove them if I need to do work. Lazy. You done it? Okay, somebody's done it. Alright, so make memorial slab, ghost. Do it first. And do it now. Potentially stressing my dwarves out, demanding they do things quickly. merchants claimed they were leaving. I hope they aren't stuck. There's like a ghost baby flying around in the library. I don't know, man. That's kinda sad. I mean, like a mother fell into the fountain. Her baby's wailing can be heard. I don't like it. Never mind. I'm done thinking about this. Can we build the memorial yet? Where's the slab? Slab. There it is. Nice. Memorial is done. Build a memorial to the people who drowned in the... You know, I could have put it in the museum. That would have been way smarter. It would have actually made sense there. Man, now they'll get sad if I move them. Oh, hey, the merchants left. Cool. Well, they'll get done with it when they get done with it, I guess. So, build, trap, pressure plate. So, if pressure plate detects water that is 5 to 7, it will open, right? It will trigger and the hatch will open. That's how it's supposed to be. And build hatch. Hatch, build hatch. There. Just... Oh. Build hatch, just build it with the closest one. Never mind. There... What? Oh, did it fall down the well? Ay. Build a proper floor right there out of the nearest material, which, never mind, that would be a heavy boulder. Build it out of, I don't know, nearest block. So that I can then put a grate in the middle. People can stop drowning in the fountain. Hopefully we can get all this done before we have to worry about trees growing in the pond. Oh, I don't know, that might be pretty. Having some fungus poking out of our fountain. Oh good, another migrant. More people to haul. And ghost is put to rest. Lovely. Okay, that's made. How about the... We make the pressure plate? We're working on it. Where are you taking that? Where are you taking that? What are you doing with that? You're dumping it. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I did like a blanketed dump order over that. It included those. The holy torch cannot melt a metal object. I don't know. This sounded neat. You dumping that too? Man. Still waiting on the mechanic. I feel like I'm getting too impatient this episode. I should probably take a break before I continue to the next one. Even though I was planning on recording them back to back. Just not in a Dwarf Fortress mood today, I guess. Oh, hey. Coins are ready. Ooh, somebody wants to come here to study. Sure. I've never seen that before. Oh, I think, I just saw somebody walk by with... Yeah, there's the blue mechanism. Okay. And now, link to the hatch. Nearest one. So, that should just work, right? Like, if there's too much water, it opens. Yeah? And that's it. Otherwise, it should just fill with water. And if there's too much water, it opens. Simple as. I'm going to cause a severe situation again, aren't I? Should really have, like, an emergency lever on it. Oh, build. Great. There. The safety I should have given my dwarves in the first place. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, they're gonna get stressed out seeing the bodies in the waterway, too. It's fine. I mean, we only have 3 unhappy dwarves. Way more ecstatic dwarves, which is excellent. I don't know, I haven't been keeping up with that number. For some reason, I've only been keeping up with, like, the bad number. Instead of, you know, encouraging myself with the good number. It took us all episode, but look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The ledge is starting to get cleaned. Oh boy. Ooh, a doctor. Nice. I don't know. I feel like we've lost a doctor. Did somebody die? What happened? Where'd that body come from? Why is it being laid upon the fucking floor? Bim. Where'd you get Bim's body from, dude? Did he wash up somewhere? Gross. We ready yet? Got the safety hatch. It should just work now. It should just work. Let's risk it. Let's watch it make a huge mess, too. Reservoir drain, library flow, open library, please. Please. Work. Wait, hang on, make sure this is... Wait a minute. Nope, don't do that yet. Hang on, hang on, I need to put the safety bar in. Build. I have, like, multiple redundant steps of safety here, but I've lost way more dwarves than I should have in this one decoration. Okay, now pull the lever. There. Whenever you're ready. I think the coins are ready to be melt. Be melt, yeah. I am ready to bemelt. Oh, right, no. BM, there we go. Now melt. I am ready to bemelt the coins. Oh, it's open. And it's draining everywhere again. That's fine. Hopefully it doesn't muddy the study area, at least. We'll see if it works. We're getting dusted with a nice, lovely mist. I don't know, the last hatch did have extra mechanisms in it, but I don't know where they came from and why. What are you guys doing down here? You pick up equipment. What do you... From where? I'm gonna follow him. Lacey here. Her, rather. The mayor. You're using the sewers as travel between levels, aren't you? Report crime? What? Report. What crime did you report? Huh? Violation of production order. Nope. I've seen too many craftsmen beaten to death in one, for one mayor. At least I think that's something that happened at one point, right? Whatever. What are you picking up all the way up here? Where are you going? What? Did you just get a wooden trinket? Hang on. What did you just... What equipment? A bunch of people just reported a crime, but I don't see anything here. Okay. No fog down here, so it hasn't been opened yet. How's the water level looking like? 2 out of 7. Okay, so we don't need it open yet. Oh, good. Blood. Oh, man. I don't even know where the blood came from. But I'm not, I'm not even surprised anymore that there's just blood everywhere in my farm. Who's that guy? What happened? Would you... Okay, it looks like a partial skeleton. I don't even know where these bodies are coming from, dude. Like, they just keep carrying bodies through here. Would you bury it, please? Is the burial zone full? No, it certainly is not. You have plenty of room. Put the corpse where it's supposed to go, guys. Where is it? Is anyone going to? Somebody is. Just leave it on the street for a while, why don't you? You'll let everyone get a nice, good look at it. Let it disturb each and every person who's just trying to go home after a long day of work. Just walking home after a exhausting day in the mines. What do they see on the street corner? A fucking skeleton. Dredged up out of the sewers. Yeah, dude. Thanks, buddy. Is that another one of the sewer skeletons? What are you doing in here? What are you guys doing? You can't just walk around in here. If this opens, you're dead. Oh, God. Do your best, I guess. I don't want any more sewer skeletons, please. What's the water level looking at? Looking like 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7. We're approaching the point where it's supposed to open. We'll see. I'll check back in a minute. How's it looking down here? Almost clear. How's it looking down here? Nowhere near clear. Let me reclaim what they might have already done, though. The human monster slayer buried slayer is visiting. Lovely. Could not find path. It's because the water opened, isn't it? Better get out of there. You better. Oh. Now it's going to start spamming me with all the Okay, so, well, good news is, it definitely works. But bad news is, now they're spamming me with, like, job cancellations because they thought they could get into the sewers. I mean, it works. Yeah, I suppose. The pressure plate resets, right? Like, it doesn't just stay open. I'm waiting to see if the fog clears. Okay, I'm not seeing anymore. So I think we're good now. Right? Keep seeing something flicker. I think we're fine. I think the mist generator is now misting sufficiently. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to reach the... Well, it occasionally reaches the people where they're studying, so I won't worry about it. Plus, we have other sources of mist, too. Astronomer! Yo, rad! I mean, I have nothing else to say about that. I'm excited for it. I've never, like, seen Dwarf Fortress scientists before. We've gained 1 dwarf. Let's break this down. Over the span of this episode, what productive things have I done? I moved some rocks from the construction site. I fixed the fountain. I bought some paper. And I exorcised a ghost baby. Did I accomplish anything else? You know, I'm gonna chalk it up to like my lack of energy. I should, you know, like I should honestly, if I like barely have any energy, I should probably sit it out. Like, you know, give myself a break. But the thing is, I don't know. I'm on a limited time schedule now. If you're not keeping up with my community posts, basically my life got like switched around, and I'm still working on adapting to it. But now I've got like a limit. Human criminal? What are you doing? That's not even a disguise. What are you doing in the dungeon? Who are you? You're sleeping in there. Imagine you come to the border of Southgate. They're like, greetings, foreigner. What be ye... Train's going by. What be ye trade in yon homeland? I'm, a criminal. That's the joke. The joke is that it's absurd. I could have responded in a more... Is there more blood down here? There's even more. This place is gonna be, like, completely red. Well, now. What if I buy barrels of blood and dump them in here? I kind of like that idea. I wonder, like, would I need to dump it on each individual tile? Or would, like, dumping one barrel in here, like, spread out? Alternatively, I could, like... I could put people in a... on top of a retracting bridge, then dump the barrel onto them, then dump them into the pond. So even if dumping it into the pond directly doesn't do anything, maybe that will cause the stains to, like, spread out into the water system. I'm now thinking that having, like, a blood pond in the library sounds rad as hell. I mean, what flows through your brain? Blood. Why are the water wheels literally not moving? What's going on in here, guys? Why is there 2 out of 7 water over here? Good gourd. Good gourd. What am I talking about? Good gourd? Pumpkin religion, maybe. Who knows? The sage. Cool. Anyway. I gotta go get more coffee. Sheesh. I'll catch you next time. Hopefully I have a little more energy by then.